everyone, this is Mrs. Brown from the Attleboro Public Library. Today I am going to show you how to make a winter wreath decoration. Now this winter wreath is very easy. It's something you could make to give away, or maybe you want to make it and hang it in your own home, but it can be kept up all winter long. Alright, so if you would like to pick up a free bag of materials, you can contact me at 508-222-7820, or you can email me at attleborokids@salesinc.org, and I will give you a free bag of materials. You may already have these things at home, and if that's so, you don't need to pick up the materials, but you can go to our website to get a printed instruction sheet. So if you do decide to reserve a bag of materials, here's what's going to be in it. A cardboard circle. This is just a piece of cardboard that's cut into a circle. You're going to get some green paint. This paint is washable, meaning it will come off of your skin with a little bit of soap and water. It may or may not come off your clothes, and it might come off of your surface. I would recommend you use an old shirt or a shirt you paint in, something that you don't mind getting messy to wear, and then put something down. Put some newspaper. I have a plastic covering here on my table. You're also going to get a piece of ribbon. You're going to get a plastic fork, a bag of buttons, and of course an instruction sheet. All right, from your house, I want you to get some white glue. I want you to maybe get a paper plate and maybe a plastic spoon. And the only reason I recommend that is so that you can put your paint on a paper plate. I just used a plastic spoon. I scooped out some of my paint. I put it on a paper plate. And that's just because I find it easier to work on a paper plate. If you want to try to work from this container, that's fine. Whatever you'd like to do. You are going to take your white circle here. You could do it on the brown side, or you could do it on the white side. We're going to use our fork and we're going to paint with it. We're going to make a wreath. Now you see on the fork we have some individual tines. What you want to do is when you dip your fork in the paint, you want to make sure you don't get too much paint, because you want to be able to see all of the individual tines when you're painting. And you're just going to paint in a crisscross motion. Push it down, lift it up, push it this way. So you're just going to crisscross your tines all the way around your wreath. I've started one here. Let me show you what I mean. So here is my wreath. I'm going to take some paint, not too much. I'm going to put my fork down so you can see the tines, and then I'm going to cross it. Okay? So that's what I'm going to do all the way around my wreath. And you can just do it right off the edges. You can go in as far in as you want. I would recommend leaving some space, no matter if you do it on the white side or the brown side, just because wreaths usually have a hole in the middle of them. So that's all you're going to do, and you're going to do it all the way around and as far in as you would like. Okay? When you are done, let it dry. This is what it's going to look like once it's dry. You're going to get something like this. Okay? You see how I have my crisscrosses all the way around? And now we can decorate it. Now we can take our buttons and our white glue, and we can add them to our wreath. You need a little bit of white glue. I'm going to put it on. I'm going to put our buttons on. And so we can decorate however you want. You've got red buttons, green buttons, and I've even thrown in some snowflake shaped buttons because they're so fun, and it's for winter. Maybe you have other color buttons at home that you'd like to use, and that would be fine. So now I've decorated and I've put all my buttons on. I put them where I want them, and it's all decorated. You are going to take your ribbon. You might need an adult's help for this. You might be able to do it by yourself, but we're going to make a bow out of it. Okay? So either you can do it, you can have your adult do it. I just make 2 bunny ears, cross them. It's kind of hard to show you on a video. Bow making is something you need to practice anyway, because if you haven't learned how to tie your shoes yet, you need to learn. So I've got my bow here. Straighten it out a little, make it a little more even. And now I can put it anywhere I want on my wreath. I can put it at the top, I can put it at the bottom, wherever you'd like it to go, that's where it can go on your wreath. Okay? I am gonna glue mine to the bottom. So let's do that now. I use a lot of glue because ribbon is heavier than buttons. All right, I'm just gonna stick it right on there. You need to leave this flat so it can dry. So in between each stage, you're gonna have to wait. First the painting, then waiting. Then the buttons, then the waiting. Then the ribbon. Think maybe I could snip some of this off so it could be even. Okay, there we go. It's not dry yet, so I can't let it go. But there is our winter wreath that you can keep up at your house. Okay, snip that off if I want. There we go. I hope you all enjoyed this craft. I would love to see photos of your finished product or a video of you making it. Thank you again for joining me, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.